Judges Corner is brought to you by CoolStuffInc.com and GatheringMagic.com. Support our show by visiting both websites. Now it's time for Judges Corner with David Green.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Judges Corner. In today's episode, I thought we could talk about legendary cards, which are like regular everyday cards, artifacts, enchantments, creatures, or lands, but they have the Supertype legendary in front of them, which has a certain set of rules that surround them, and those rules have changed a couple times since their introduction. So originally, when you had a legendary permanent in play, if any others came into play under anyone's control with the exact same name, the newest cards would be put into their owners' graveyards as a state-based action, and any ties with the exact same name would result in all of them being put into their owner's graveyard at the exact same time. This, however, changed in 2004 with the release of Kamigawa because players didn't enjoy not being able to play their cards. The second revision made it so that when two or more legends with the same name were in play at the exact same time, they were all put into their owners' graveyards as state-based actions. This allowed players to get more competitive use out of their cards in games, instead of leaving them in your hand as dead draws. So before the release of Theros, the rules changed yet again to their current rendition. Now, either player can have the same legendary permanents in play, but when I go to play my second legendary permanent with the same name, I have to pick one that I want to keep and get rid of all of the others. So let's take a look at that in a bit more detail. In the first example, I have an Invizit in play, and my opponent has an Invizit in play. Well, that's perfectly fine, because we both only have one. We can attack, block, use their ability, whatever. So in our next example, we have a Varol's in play, and it's been arrested by our opponent. We have another one in our hand, and we want to play it. Well, if we do, we get to pick which one we want to keep. And I don't know about you, but I want to keep the one that can attack and block. And in our last example, both my opponent and I have an Olivia in play. And if one of us decides to take the other's Olivia, we get to decide which one we want to keep and which one we want to get rid of. And it's probably to our advantage to get rid of our opponent's Olivia. So that's it. If you have any questions, make sure to send us an email at judgescorner@gatheringmagic.com. And until next time, make sure to shuffle thoroughly, play at a legend, wait for it, dairy pace, that means reasonable, and have fun.